Hello E39, Fab from Dubai. Today we're gonna make a little classroom lesson, if I can say so, about all the intake system, and we're gonna make a diagram of the intake system, all apart from the resonator that is still in the car and has nothing special to say about it. So if you are in a job of removing your intake manifold as I did, it can be useful to do some little inspection. First of all, on the throttle body. This is the throttle body. This is here the butterfly that you don't have to touch because it's set automatically in the factory regarding electronics that is inside, so you don't touch this and don't play with it. If you took out the manifold, you can dismantle the throttle body with screws here, here, here and here. There are 10 millimeters. You put it out, there is a joint, you can inspect and eventually change it. Same story for here. There is this part here around, that is all around here. You can also remove it, inspect it, change it. If you look inside your manifold, in my case I found that it was painted with a mix of sand and oil. The sand is due to the special weather conditions that we have here in Middle East, with a very light sand that goes everywhere. That's why we have a special air filter for hot climate countries and hard climate conditions. Let's get back on track. What you can do, you can wash the inside of your manifold with a mixture of, let's say, 90% of petrol, 10% of oil, and you try to wash it inside, or you bring it to any dealer for inspection and washing. You can do the same on the outside. It's time also to take your injectors out. Here they are. To have them clean and service at any Bosch center. They will change the upper O-ring, the lower O-ring, the microfilter that is inside, and the small plates that is holding the ring. This is here the fuel line, as you can see. If you go inside the manifold, you will see that all around inside there is a pipe that is running and going to the diaphragm down there. This part down there is being the PCV, the pressure control valve of the oil separator. The oil separator is in the front of the engine, below the camshaft that are located on the driver's bank. Here it's only the pressure control valve. This here, you've got the pipe that is connecting to the real oil separator valve inside your engine, and this pipe will be running all along below to exit here. Here gets the connection of what is connected to your brake boosters, because as you know, on cars we use the depression effect when you are in a cut-off mode in your engine to add this depression on your brake power, so your brake pedal is sucked a little bit more, so you don't need to press that much. Here in my case I have here a cap that is fucked up anyway, and here was connected my secondary air pump system, this yellow cable that is going here and going normally to this cylinder that is here. This cylinder having another yellow cable running like that, going here to an electrovan, this electrovan being connected to an air system below. If you are at this stage, you can either change only this by taking a flat screwdriver on top here, wait, and you can play to put it out. Otherwise you can change the full stuff. Anyway, inside there is diaphragm and a spring. Here also there is a rubber gasket that you would like to change eventually, because since you are at this level, you can rework completely all about your intake. A popular modification, as I read and as I heard, is to take this intake out on the M62 TUB 44 or 46 and to replace by the intake system of 740 or an M60 or M62 of any other kind, this is not a good idea. You will feel eventually more torque or more power, but only at high RPM, and I say you will feel only. For sure you will lose at low RPM and in normal conditions torque, petrol consumption and power. Why? Because the design of this intake trumpets that is inside is on the M62 TUB, a design that is making smaller trumpets. So it means that the air is more accelerated. It goes faster in the combustion chamber. This is a bit the principle of a turbo compressor. If you go on the other intake that I spoke before on the M60 or the one of the 740, the trumpets are way larger. So in fact your air is more static and don't get much accelerated. So in fact it's not useful. If you want to make a mod, you can use, for example, this Alpina intake manifold that you can find at any BMW dealer or Alpina dealer. If you want the part number, but I think it's a part number quite common to BMW anyway, it's not that much Alpina specific, but I give you anyway. It's 1161 1729 528. This is the part number for this intake manifold that you find on an Alpina B10, as this is my case. Finally, yes, if we turn it back for a second, hold on. I'm back. Yes, you can clean also the below with your own homemade mixture of fuel and petrol. You have to change these gaskets all around each time you put the manifold out. In my case, there were pretty much some big shit here around. You see this gasket is completely damaged. And welcome to the Middle East, sand everywhere on the rubber seals. Here you can see some sand and oil, and when I said that to my dad, he said to me, "You wanted me to have a fucking heart attack, boy." Anyway, here we can see the injectors. They have been serviced at Bosch. That's why you can see inside this plate that is yellow, and the injectors are pretty clean, but before they were completely black. The plate here that is now yellow was just black also and completely fucked up. I had it serviced to Bosch and they did everything pretty well. Yeah, this is what I was speaking about. This pipe going to the pressure control valve here until the oil, the pipe is not here actually, it's in the engine, and going to the oil separator system. Nothing much special about the diagram for today. Be sure to change this gasket. If you are on service level, you can try to change this kind of rubber ring here also, or put some grease. You can change the gasket that you have here, you can change the gasket that you have here, you can change gaskets that you have here. Anyway, change all your gaskets. Make sure that you have a clean intake from the filter box until the injection. Have a good day, stay dirty. Bye bye.